Hi, I can hardly wait to tell you about awakening the 9 levels of sensing. I haven't taught this course since 2008, and I'm so excited to be doing it again in November 15th through 21, 2015. This is going to be pretty exciting. We've got a wonderful site for the class, Pema Osel Ling Retreat Center in the Santa Cruz Mountains. Terrific food, nice accommodations. It's going to be a blast. But let me tell you about the class, because the class is really, really cool. So what we do is we experience 9 different ways to sense energy. Now, I'm not talking about 9 more physical sensing ways to sense energy. That's actually one of the ways to sense energy. Your eyes and your nose and your ears and your skin and your tongue all generate physical sensing. That's one way. Another way we sense is at the edge of our energy structure, which many people who've studied with me have learned a technique called the edge technique. And the edge technique is a kind of sensing technique. So those are 2 ways. So that leaves 7 more ways to sense. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about them. There's emotional scanning, where you can have an experience of understanding what someone else's emotional state is. This is incredibly helpful with the infirm or the aged or the tiny little children that we love so much. Then there's mental assessment. Now, mental assessment is really how to manifest the vibrational frequency of the divine feminine and how to sense from the position of that great beingness in yourself. This is an incredible skill for a professional healer, but also for a mother or for a Girl Scout troop leader. It helps you have an understanding of what true acceptance is. Another way to sense energy is primal knowingness. Everybody who's taken 9 levels knows that primal night is one of the funnest parts of the whole class. So you'll have an experience of your most primordial self. You'll have an experience of what it means to instantaneously get information, to live from the instinct. This is powerful for people because so often we forget what our instincts are. We disassociate from that more animal nature. So it's great to remember that. Then there's cognitive intuition. And this is a way that I teach you to enter the energy structure in very specific way so that you're able to enter a gateway in the cognitive layer that allows you to analyze and understand any part of the energy anatomy. This is a phenomenal tool, and it is a sensing skill that you can use over and over again. Then there's also spiritual communion. Spiritual communion, well, there's really nothing else to say about it except that I teach you how to, if you don't see them, how to hold a fairy in your hand. So the fairy kingdom comes to us, and we have an experience of them. Woo! This is fun. And then there's etheric reading. Now, etheric reading helps us learn how to do a reading of the Akashic records. Each human being has a mini Akashic record that they carry with them. The Akashic records are the great container, the great library of all known human knowledge. But you see, each one of us has that in our own structure. So in awakening the 9 levels of sensing, you learn how to do an etheric reading. And then there's the incredible awareness in the universal. The ability to experience the great divine masculine. The ability to be in tune with the spheres. To have an experience of floating in that awareness. And to bring that into use in your daily life. So our goal for the 6 days is to have great experiences, to have fun, to laugh, to eat well, to exercise and dance and move and just have a great time, but also to come away from this experience owning something new about who you are. So please come and join us. Have some fun.